Hi, cuties! Welcome to the stream. How's everyone doing today? It's so nice to see you. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. We're live. Why can I not hear anything? Oh, because my volume was just ridiculously low. That's why. Okay, slay, I guess. Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome. Congrats on being the it girl for the day. I love you so much. I'm sorry the video, like, cut off. Normally I'm not here when it actually plays because I like start stream and then run to the kitchen to like make my tea or whatever. But we went to the movies yesterday and I did not finish my giant soda. So I'm drinking it today. So I was here. And Goldie's here. Goldie has been asleep until I hit the go live button. She was asleep in her cat tree, which she doesn't even normally do. It was very odd. I was like, I got up and I was like, it's so quiet. Where's Goldie? And then I found her in the tree. Oh, hello. Hello, princess. No, you're such a good girl. But welcome on in. Welcome on in, everyone. Are you gonna hang out with us today, Dottie? Yeah, your daddy's still... Egg is still in bed. I do not remember the last time Egg slept this late. So I'm letting him sleep, because he obviously has this week off work. So, it's his rest and play game and do whatever Egg wants week, right, Dottie? Yeah. Let me scroll up. Bird, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. How are you? Oh my gosh, thank you for the 15 stream streak. What the heck? That's so nice. That's so nice. Also, Marissa's here. Hi, Marissa. Back from the ads just in time. Hell yeah. I do make sure I wait for the ads to finish playing before I say hi. Because if you didn't know, the streamer has like a little timer thing. Obviously, that's not 100% accurate, right? Like, you know, sometimes it's a little bit off, but that's what I use as my guide thing, you know. She's clocking in for work, she is. You clocking in for work, baby? Oh, you're so cute. You're such a good girl. Oh, don't show them your butt. They don't need to see your butt, baby. Show them your beautiful face. He really is. He normally wakes up, like, even on the weekend, because, you know, he gets up early for work. So he normally wakes up, like, a similar time, on the weekend, obviously. But I don't know what time he went to bed last night. I was reading my book at, like, 2 a.m. And he was still on his computer playing games. So, I don't know what time he went to bed. I don't know, Dodie. Do you know? Dodie probably knows. Dodie probably knows. Yeah. Would you like a treat? Would Dodie like a treat? Oh, she would love a treat. Would love a treat. Okay. I am reading... Oh my god, what's it called? Good question, Marissa. Good question. I'm reading a spicy book. It is... Let me open Storygraph. It's called a Holly Jolly Ever After, and the authors who wrote this, they wrote a different book the previous... Or like, I read... It's like in the same... It's not like necessarily a series, like you could read them individually. But I read the first one last Christmas, and then I saw that they had more in the series, and I was like, hell yeah, I love a spicy Christmas book. It is spicy, by the way. I'm on like chapter 4 and there's already spice, so just in case you're curious. Also, Byron, welcome on in, and oh, Saxrat, welcome on in. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Oh my gosh. But I love a little Christmas book, a little wintry romance book. Around this time of year. They also wrote one that's like it's like 1.5 or 2.5 in the like story kind of thing, where it's set in like in July, and they're on a cruise, and I swear to God it mentioned something about Twilight. Let me like double check. This is the book I'm reading. I know that's backwards for you, but that's the cover. Let me see. Is it this one? No, not that one. Oh my God, yeah, okay. This says, oh my God, wait, okay, I know all these characters now that I'm reading the other book. Because you know how like if you read a book and then you don't read that like series or that world for a really long time and you go back to it and you're like, I don't remember who anyone is. Now I'm remembering. Basically said she's expanding her brand. So she's going into hotels and cruises, and so she's on her first cruise, and it says she's in dire need of high security while she curates the passenger experience and oversees the debut run of The Lion and the Lamb, her first attempt at producing a musical, an ode to all things Twilight. Soleil. That's literally me. Marissa, I started this book and I was like, I know this name. Oh my God, what if he's a raccoon though? For real. I started reading the book and I was like, I recognize this name. And then it would like reference the characters from the first book. And then I was like, okay, like I obviously... Okay, Goldie knows the Twilight's not real. Where did she go? Oh, she's drinking her water. And I was just like, I don't remember like what happened. Because I have a terrible memory. Like I could have read a book and loved it. I could not tell you about it. I couldn't tell you what's happening unless I just finished it or I'm currently reading it. You know what I mean? Like I have terrible memory. Sometimes I look at a book and I'm like, have I read that? And then I look it up on Storygraph and I have read it. And it's not even that I didn't like it and I forgot what happened. I just have a terrible memory. So yeah, that's fun. But also if anyone wants to be friends on Storygraph, I'm pretty sure I have my link pinned in the like book club channel in Discord. And if I don't, I'll post it after stream. We can all be friends. I love Storygraph. If you like reading, I would highly recommend using it. Don't use Goodreads because Goodreads sucks. Yeah. Can I describe the plot of one of my favorite books to my co-workers? I love Storygraph. Me too. Me too. Also, we saw Wicked yesterday. We saw part 2 of Wicked yesterday, and I need you to know they played a trailer for Project Hail Mary. And if you don't know, okay, I have 2 favorite books. Two. I have 2 favorite books, okay? The Night Circus has been my favorite book for like 10 plus years, ever since I first read it. Gonna be silly and ask what is Storygraph. Storygraph is like, it's like a book logging kind of website, so you can put what books you're currently reading, you can rate books, you can look up reviews. They have like little reading challenges. You can do buddy reads and stuff. So if you like reading, I would like recommend looking into it. It's also, I am pretty sure Storygraph is owned by a Black woman, so super slay. And Goodreads is like the one that people used forever. Goodreads was like the standard, right? However, if you're not into books and stuff, Goodreads owned by Amazon. I know I'm streaming on Twitch, which is also owned by Amazon, but YouTube streams scare me. But it also, Goodreads has not been updated in a very long time. Like, it hasn't had any new features or any, like, fixes or anything like that in, like, 10 years or something. It's ridiculous. Goodreads is still being worked on. It's still being developed. They take, like, people's feedback so well, and, like, they add really nice features. One of my favorite features on Storygraph, I'll show you. I'll show you. Also, hi, Kelly. One of my favorite features, so I'll just go to the book I'm reading. So if we scroll down, obviously this is like backwards. My camera is mirrored because it stresses me out. One thing that you can't do on Goodreads is do like 0.5 ratings. So if you read a book and you're like, yeah, it's like 4.5, you have to go 4 or 5. You cannot do 4.5. Good Storygraph, you can do 0.25. So you could be like, it's a 4.25. Amazing. Which means the ratings become more accurate because they are including the 0.5s and the 0.25s. There's obviously less ratings on Storygraph, but I think a lot of people are using it now, and so obviously like more people are reviewing books. There's a bunch of like little things to tell you about the book. So if you like, I don't know, if you're looking for something that maybe you hate the flaws of a character being the main focus, you can like be like, okay, not for me or whatever, I don't know. But there's a content warning section and you can click on it and it will tell you all of the content warnings. And these are like reader submitted. So when I read a book, if there's like something that I think people should know going into the book, I can write it down, and then like as more and more people do it, you know, it becomes even more accurate. And I just love it. It's so good. If you wanted to try find like any content warnings on Goodreads, you have to go read reviews. Which isn't necessarily, like, reading a review isn't a bad thing, but if you're trying to avoid spoilers, but you just want to see if this book is gonna be okay for you, because that's me. Okay, I just want to know if certain things are in a book, you know? Or, okay, this is not the intended purpose of the content warnings, right? But I used them a different way one time because I wanted to read a spicy book, right? We love spicy books here. And I wanted to read a spicy book. And so I went on to like a bunch of different books pages and I went down to the content warnings because there is like a content warning for sexual content, right? Because not everyone wants to read that, and that's so valid. And so when I was like trying to pick what book I was reading, I checked to see if it had the like sexual content. Ow! Can you not attack me right now? Because I wanted to read that. You know what I mean? So it's extra handy. You just scratched my hand. Now you're punching my microphone. What are you doing? I think your dad woke up. Hello. Buddy, your dad is awake. She did not. She was like, shut the fuck up. But nothing wrong with reading a spicy book, besties. And also nothing wrong with not wanting to read a spicy book. She was like, content warning. She was. But yeah, that's Storygraph. So if you like reading, I would recommend looking into it. I really like it, and they're adding like new features and stuff all the time. So 10 out of 10. Do recommend. I don't even use Goodreads anymore. I haven't for like 3 years, probably longer, honestly. I don't know. But I love Storygraph. It's so good. How's my cutie? Good. You were both asleep when I went live, and then as soon as I hit go live, Goldie woke up. She was asleep in her tree. I came out because it was so quiet, and I was like, where is she? She was in her cat tree. Yeah, she was very cute. Also, let me scroll up. I definitely missed some stuff. I have to get to see Zoe stream because of work these days, but I'm taking today off. Oh my god, yay! I hope you have a nice day off, Sakura. Do you have any plans? just submitted my second scientific paper recently. Oh my god, let's go. Hell yeah, that's amazing. I'm so proud of you. That is so cool. Oh my gosh. Let's see how gnarly I am also. Gnarly. Oh my god, I'm like so gnarly today. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Also, besties, I'm gonna give you, not a warning, that sounds weird. I'm gonna give you a, I'm just gonna say warning. I'm gonna give you a warning. Today, we're gonna be having a super extra cozy stream. Kelly, I'm so sorry that you're not gnarly. I had a feeling. Some days you're just not gnarly, and that's okay. That's okay. That means tomorrow you're gonna be gnarlier. Why is Scanner spamming a billion things? He's so silly. We are gonna be watching the Paralives stream today. If you didn't see it, they did a like 48-minute stream yesterday with a bunch of like gameplay stuff. I did watch it yesterday. I watched it after we got back from the movies, and I really liked it. Honestly, I was a little nervous. I was like, oh my god, am I gonna hate this? Am I gonna like it? Is it gonna be good? Like, I don't know. So I was a little nervous going into it, but I did enjoy what I saw. Obviously, it's a work in progress and not like final versions of the game. But it was really cool to like, it was really cool to see what they have so far. I do see why they like wanted to wait, because obviously if you didn't see, they did delay the early access release from December to May. And from the sounds of it, I think they're like planning on doing more streams like this. I don't know if they have like a set like kind of date, or like, you know, if they're going to do it once a month or anything like that. I have no idea, but I'm very excited. And I figured we could just watch it together today and yap about it. Maybe we'll watch some of the other like stuff that they've put out. But if you don't know what Paralives is, it is a life sim game. So, you know, think The Sims. And I'm very excited about it. It's been on my Steam wishlist since, when was it? Let's have a look. Wishlist. Abra. It's been on my Steam wishlist since November 2019. So it's been on my wishlist for 6 years at this point. So I have been very much looking forward to this game. I'm very excited about it. And yeah, I thought it would just be nice to, you know, watch this together, yap about it. I wanted to like talk about some stuff that I saw during the stream as well. And obviously if you haven't seen it, we can watch it together. I was gonna like watch it through fully and not like pause and talk about stuff, but I think if I do that, we'll be live for like 12,000 hours. Because again, this is a 48-minute stream. So it's like, that's a lot of content for us to watch and then like go back and watch again. You know what I mean? So I did link it in the Paralives channel in Discord. It's in the life sim section. So if you did want to watch it yourself, the link is there, or you can obviously just go on YouTube and search Paralives. It'll be there. But I'm really excited, and I thought it would just be nice and cozy. I didn't really know what else to do today. I was like, let's just watch Paralives. Why not? You know? Let me... Yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that, I think. And I just need to make sure that you can hear it. Paralives. Yeah, and that way if you haven't seen Paralives before, I think this will be a really fun time. I know not everyone who's in my community is like a big simmer or anything, but maybe this game could be the one that gets you into the life sim game. Who knows? Okay, let me just test. Oh, that's not on this overlay. Okay. Let's do... Sorry, I'm just making sure it's all captured correctly. I should have done this before, but I didn't because I'm silly. I'm a silly little goose. Okay. Hello. I'm also going to move my webcam because I don't want to block her, and I also don't want to block all the other stuff. And I think if I put me under her, if I move my webcam, we should be good. I'll just put me down here. I know it looks confusing because there's like me and then her. But I'm pretty sure there was like nothing really in this area during the stream, which actually was quite nice. I was thinking about that. That's actually one of the things I did want to talk about, because when I play The Sims, like when I would stream The Sims, if I was making Sims, I couldn't have my webcam this side because this is where like all the cast stuff was. But then on the left was like the info. So it was like I got in the way at some point. And then building, if I was this, like that side, I would get in the way of like the lot traits and stuff. So, like her camera did not get in the way of anything. Like there was nothing like half peeking out from behind her camera. So I like that. I know that seems so maybe like a silly thing to comment on, but it's just nice to know that if I put my camera where hers is, then I would be fine. So he's the CEO in the Zoom call, seeing how the project was going. Paralives team, you're doing great work. Keep it up. We love you. We respect the decision to delay the release because we like to support our game devs, and also we like game devs to take their time and make sure they're happy with the products you're putting out. Continue. Good job. Okay. I don't know how loud this is, so if it's a little... I also turned on the closed captions, but I think this is just like auto-generated. So as you can see, it says paralyze, not like paralives. So you'll have to let me know if it's too loud or too quiet. I'm also gonna turn off my music too, because we don't need it. Yay! I'm gonna be like pausing and stuff and pointing out things, by the way, like the whole time. So if that is annoying to you, I apologize. You can watch the stream by yourself. That's totally fine. I just want to mention some things really quick because there's already like things that I'm like, I need to talk about this. Okay, first of all, this as like the info about your para, like your life stage and your gender and stuff and your name. This being a train ticket is so cute. This is so freaking cute. Like, that's adorable. That's such a good idea. I really like that. I think that's just so cute. You know, I don't know. It's just really pretty, okay? I'm very excited. Yep. Yay! What day is that? Oh, it's a Monday. Play. Yeah, it was December 5th, I think it was, or 8th or something like that, early December. This thing is so cute, I can't get over it. I think this stuff is so cute, and also that stuff, which is egg. He's over there. I love you. I'm gonna make someone with absolutely no riz. It's gonna be funny. Hey, Cookie. I really like this like little system thing they have for this. I just really love that we have these different like little sections. I think it's really cute. Because obviously in like I'm gonna refer to The Sims 4. I do think that this from this gameplay video, I do think it's more similar to The Sims 3 if we're gonna compare it to a game in the Sims franchise. But I'm gonna mostly be trying. And if I had other games to compare it to, like obviously I would, but there's just no other life sim games really, to this degree at least. I really like that they've like kind of split up a bunch of different things over there because in The Sims 4, so like if you wanted them to be overjoyed, good at making friends, and have an art talent, and if you see under the lifestyle section, there's vegetarian, sleeping habits, and cleaning habits. Just the lifestyle section over there, that would be your 3 traits. You know what I mean? And like obviously like during gameplay you can add extras, but the fact that you can just kind of make these things and it doesn't take away a different trait slot, because with The Sims 4 I know a lot of people don't like using the like vegetarian trait because it takes up a slot, you know? And it's like instead of being able to like kind of enhance their personality a little more or whatever, you're just kind of like they're a vegetarian. You know what I mean? And I like that they have like the sleeping habits and cleaning habits, because again, if you wanted to make your sim like neat or like a slob, that is again like a trait slot. Whereas I like that that's just an option. You know? Like it's just like, yeah, your sim like your para can be like neat or not, and it doesn't like take over another thing within their personality. Does that make sense? I don't know. I always thought the 3 traits that you could give like an adult in The Sims, I don't think that was enough. In The Sims 3, we had 5 options. So you could pick 5 different traits, which I think that was much better because I think you could obviously make much more like unique Sims with the ability to have extra traits. And I think The Sims 4 kind of like you definitely can add extras during gameplay, but then it's like if you're trying to do like if you're trying to make your own sim save like I was, right? I didn't have the time to go in and go into gameplay and like add all these different traits. I wanted to be able to just do it from the beginning. And I think this is like a good kind of like breakdown. I think it separates different things well. You know what I mean? Being a vegetarian isn't the same as being neurotic. Exactly. And I just like that there's like, it's just like, are they vegetarian? Yes, no. You know? Are they an early bird? Are they a night owl? Do they have like a normal sleep schedule? Cool. Like, it's just something you pick. It's not like, you don't have to pick that and then not pick something else. You know? Like, the only other ones you couldn't technically, like, you couldn't be a night owl and an early bird because they kind of conflict with each other, right? So it's like the only time you can't pick this other one is if it's like there's a conflict, which makes sense. Like, and The Sims had that too, you know, you couldn't make your sim like a slob and neat. I don't know, I think I like how they've separated it. I think that's cute. Also, this video isn't even about like this stuff. Hi Simon, I love you too. I hope you're doing well. But I like how they've done that. I also do like the little like point thing. It reminds me of The Sims 2. Like The Sims 2 and The Sims 1, where you would do their personality and it would choose their like their star sign. You know, it'd be like you can make them playful or nice or like neat or not. Even though that's not that, but like I don't know. It's like the little bars. They just remind me of The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. I like it. Wait, what was the other one? Good at taking care of others. That's cute. And also, obviously, the fuck is the person on Zoe's stream? This is my my employee. Oh my gosh! Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. I hope you're doing so well. How was your stream? It's so nice to see you. Oh my gosh, you were playing The Sims. Let's go. How was The Sims? I hope you're having so much fun. Oh my god, hi Cozy. Welcome on in, cutie. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Welcome on in, everyone. Hi, if you're new, my name is Zoe. I use she, her pronouns. We play lots of cute and cozy games. Today, we're watching the Paralives stream, the gameplay stream that came out yesterday. So we're still very early on in. We're literally 4 minutes into the stream. So we're just vibing, hanging out, yapping, chatting about Paralives. This person is not on my stream. If she wants to be on my stream, she's more than welcome. I would love to have her on my stream. But we are in fact just watching like the VOD of this stream that they did yesterday. Sims was a lot of fun. I'm so glad. Yeah, we're doing good. I was confused. It was confusing without context. No, that's so valid. That's so fair, Simon. I totally get it. But yeah, if you're just joining, this is me. Everything else is a video. Again. There you go, so you can see, and hopefully not be confused. I can totally see why it would be confusing though. I wasn't sure the best way to do this because I obviously didn't want to like, I didn't want to just cover her up because that's weird because, you know, she's talking, right? But I just really wanted to go through it. I don't know. I didn't know what else to do today and I wanted to do something nice and cozy and chill and I watched this yesterday. So I just wanted to yap about it. Oh my god, yes. Thank you so much for the raid. If anyone does need to raid and run, feel free to do so. We love lurkers and self-care though, so if you wanna lurk, if you wanna go get a drink, if you wanna get a snack, you're more than welcome to, obviously, besties. And if you wanna yap about paralives, more than welcome. I love paralives. I've obviously not played it, but I'm very excited to play it and I can't wait. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna be like, I already said this. I know they changed the release date, but I said I was gonna play it on release and I still stand by that. I will be buying it in May. We will be playing it as soon as I can get my little hands on it because I want it so bad. If you weren't here before, I've had this game on my Steam wishlist since 2019. So I'm getting it. I'm getting it. There's no like if, it's a yes, you know. So I'm very excited. But they did a gameplay stream yesterday to kind of show like where the game is at so far, and what they have. So this is obviously like not final release. This is like a dev stream just showing where they're at pretty much. So if you're curious about it, sorry, there's a cat hair on my face. If you're curious about it, feel free to stick around, hang out and watch. They do have a bunch of different videos on their YouTube channel and their other socials as well. So if you are curious about the game, definitely recommend following them. They also have a Patreon, so if you do want to support them and help fund the game, you can. Because this is an indie game. And life sims are obviously like super complex games to make. It's pretty much like 3 different games in one. So it is a lot of work and we love them. We love you, Paralives team. I don't think anyone from the Paralives team is here or watching or will watch this VOD, but if there is, we love you. And I can't wait to see more of this game and I can't wait to play it eventually because I need it. I need it. Okay, I cannot explain to you how badly I need this game. Okay? I just do. I love that there's a good at nothing. That's so funny. I'm gonna make him a person with 0 riz and he's gonna be good at nothing. Also, there's a fucking triangle? What the hell? What game has the triangle? We'll just go ding! That's so silly, I love it. Catch me the tambourine being good at nothing. Oh, I genuinely do think those are some really good options. And obviously this isn't like final. They can add things, they can change things, but at this point I think it's a really nice like base. Also, the needs, that is like is so reminiscent of The Sims 1. If you've never played The Sims 1, it was basically like it had like a middle one and then 2 on either side. And so like the 2 to the right were like good and then the 2 to the left were bad. My Sims were always in the bad. They were always red. I've played The Sims 1 this year. It's so fucking hard to keep them happy. Like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know how, like, 6-year-old me had the time of her life playing that game because it's so difficult. It's so hard. And I was playing with, like, 1 person. Like, I had 1 sim in my house. And it was so fucking hard to keep them happy. I don't know how I used to play with like kids and shit. Oh my god. We're happy, yay! I think those are cute. I love a good want system in a sim-like game. Oh, there's gonna be an ad in 1 minute, besties. If you would like to avoid the ads, you can sub or you can get Twitch Turbo, which is super slay. The new paper, not newspaper. I want a free $100 coupon. Hell yeah. I also love money. Such a mood. Also, look how cute this is. Is this like little courtyard thing not just adorable? I'm gonna be so honest, yesterday when I watched this, I watched it in the bath. So I was like 75% paying attention. I just realized there's a museum and a community center. This is they've added them from the farming sims. That's amazing. I can't go through this again. Oh, Simon. Poor Simon. Simon hates museums, obviously. Why wouldn't Simon hate museums? He thinks they're all fake news. It's true. Makes sense. That is so cute that they have little signs. What the heck? Oh, damn. Oh my god, rank 29? Damn. Simon, it's a job for you. You can work at the museum. I think this is really cute. Because, okay, wait. In like The Sims, historically you can just join a job. You can just get a job. But unless you have like university or something like that, you kind of always start at the bottom. You know, like you'll start at like an entry level position, like no matter what your skills or your like, I guess your like previous experience, right? But I kind of like this because it's like if your para has like more skills, maybe you're looking for a new job, you'll be able to get a higher ranking job depending on what skills you already have. Oh, what did I do? Whoops. I clicked a button. So I think this is really cute. I think in The Sims, the only way to like skip ahead is to get a degree or something. Like if you get a degree, if you get a job in that field, like I think you skip to like level 3 or 4 of the career or something. So this is kind of cute. I do like this. I also really like this bit. I like this because in The Sims, there are like not very many jobs that are like late or like super early. And when I play Life Sims, I play very cute, cozy, lovely, nice little families. Like 99% of the time. Like there is drama, but like most of the time I want to just have like a nice, cute family. And for me, one of the things I kind of miss being able to do is like have like my Sims parents work at different times, because my parents did that. Like my mom used to work nights and then my dad would work during the day, so pretty much there was always someone like home with us, you know. um and I sometimes I want to do that with my Sims, you know. Yes, I fully agree. I fully agree. Because it's like people are baristas full time. People are waitresses full time. Like that's a job that people do full time. Like I do like there being part-time jobs, but I sometimes I wish there was just a little more like flexibility with like the schedules and stuff. And I realized that, you know, with a job, there's not normally flexibility with the schedules. But this is a video game. This is a video game. So I really like there's like different times, and then you can also pick the days. Obviously it's not like you pick the exact days, but you get given a couple options and you can pick from that. Do you know what I mean? So I really like that. I think it's kind of nice and cute and makes it a little I really like it in terms of like the fact that you can make your para like a night owl. So it's like if they're a night owl, they might pick the like 6 to 11, you know, because that's when they're, you know, they don't want to go to work at like 8 a.m. or something. Not that 8 a.m. is an option, but do you know what I mean? Like I just like that there's more options, honestly. I think it's nice. I think it is going to be a good addition. I do have one complaint about this bit though, because this is so hard to see what days you're working. I feel. If you can't tell, like on this one, you would work Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then have Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. So the Friday, Saturday, Sunday are like a little bit grayed out. I wish it was a little more obvious. Like maybe if there was like like a background, like a little round, I don't know what the word is. Something to like highlight more, even if it was just underlined or something. Just so there was like a little more definition between the days you would work and the days you don't work. Because when I first watched this, I was like, it was so hard to tell. So that would be like some feedback I have about that, because I think that is just not obvious enough on like what days you would work. Let's eat a snack. Yes, I love a snack. I just looked over, the little cats are spamming things. They're so cute. Also, I'm so excited to build in this game. Oh my god. If you're new to my stream, or maybe you haven't been here when I've played The Sims or something, I love building. I love building. It's so fun. It's so cute. I just enjoy it so much. And the building in this game looks absolutely amazing. There's way more like customization. Suki. There's a lot of customization. It very much reminds me more of the Sims 3 building than it does Sims 4 in a way. I think because there's like a color wheel pretty much. Obviously that's going to remind me of the Sims 3. But a lot of the things you can just kind of like edit in a way that the Sims has never allowed you to. Like the windows, if like obviously this window is this wide. If you stop, if you wanted to make the window like come out to here, you could, or here, or here, or here. Like you can just kind of like drag, like there, when you click on the windows, there's like little arrows and you can just kind of make them wider or taller or like whatever. And it also applies to like beds and couches. I don't even know what else, because obviously like we haven't been given a lot, like we haven't been given a game, like a building stream like this, and not, we do have some content, but it's a little bit older, so it's like obviously I don't know how accurate that is. Like, is that outdated? I have no idea. Oh, that's cute. Oh my gosh, Nintendo Gamer, welcome on in. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I'm just so excited to build in this stupid game. Oh my god. Build mode, yay! I also like the UI. I think it's cute. Oh my god, there's already so many plants. They should. Oh, that one's scary. That one's scary. Thank you so much for petting Goldie, everyone. Elko, come on in. I hope you're doing well. Yippee. Oh, he's programming just for fun. Play. Oh my god, now I'm blocking things. Wait, let me go here. I'll pop back when this is done. Play. Alright, I'm just like looking around at like the rest of the world. It's really pretty. Like this game is really cute. Damn, he's programming and doing graphic design. He's doing everything. Slime. I also like the UI. I feel like at this, like, it's because they're on like big like bars for everything to be on, you know, like in The Sims, how it's like, you know, you've got the little bar with like the menu and blah blah blah. Like it's got the background. I don't know. I kind of let me turn my lights off one sec. Okay. I like that it doesn't up here. I don't know. I just think it's cute. And like same with like the time. Obviously the YouTube thing is popping up. But like the time and the speed in the bottom corner as well. Hi Ruby, I love you. And I like that this is kind of along the side. I don't know. It's like all the stuff about your para is on like the left. It's kind of like in The Sims 4, it's like, you know, your picture and what they're doing is on the left, and then all of their relationships and needs are on the right. And like I feel like there's just so much stuff on the screen sometimes in The Sims. So it's like it's I feel like there's less stuff, which is nice. It's a little more like, it's a little more chill. You know what I mean? One. Slay. They're gonna be so good. Level 1 food. Yay. Does that mean they have level 1 soup? Also, I'm obsessed. I'm obsessed with the fact that peanut butter toast is level 2. Because I think it's really funny, because I was like, yeah, that makes no sense. But then I was thinking about it and I was like, okay, wait. If I told a child to make peanut butter toast, like a 5-year-old to make peanut butter toast, they would make an absolute mess. There'd be peanut butter everywhere, right? But when I was little, my parents taught us how to use the microwave so we could microwave things. And it was much easier and less dangerous than making toast. So I stand by this being level 2. I just think it's really funny. I just think it's really, really funny that it's level 2. Like, you have to know a little bit about cooking to make peanut butter toast. Rip. I want pizza. This little kitchen is so cute. Also, can we just talk about how this is on the on the corner one? In The Sims 4, if this was on the corner one, they put it like right, it's like hanging off the edge. I hate putting things in the corner in The Sims because they look ridiculous. They're like way too far forward. And it just looks stupid. Like that would be usable in real life. And I guess is also usable in paralives. So slay. They made it better. Oh my god, let's go. I am a little stressed that she has not paused the game. I'm gonna be so real with you. It's stressing me out. It was just me. No, I was like, please pause. Especially when she was like, oh, it leveled up and then didn't pause. I was like, this is unhinged behavior. I'm gonna say it. Ew. Agreed, girl. Also, look at these, like, look at these weird angles on these walls. The Sims 4 could literally never. I'm like, I don't know. I'm so excited to build weird shaped rooms. I don't know why. How often do I see weird shaped rooms IRL? Not very. But like, I think it's gonna be so cute. I don't know. I really like building like really small houses in The Sims. Like I like things to be very cozy and stuff and cluttered and I don't know. I just really like it and I feel like having the weird shaped walls is gonna add to that vibe. Also, oh my god, thank you for petting Goody. Oh, she's sleeping. Oh, she's sleeping right now. Oh, the baby. The little baby. I love her. I love nap and sleep. Oh my god, Suki, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. God, it's just like absolutely not. You will not. I'm so sorry. I think you will. Maybe you won't find her a good birthday gift because you're gonna find her the best gift. You know? Maybe that's it. I think so. Okay, also, can I just talk about how cute it is that they put a stay hydrated reminder in the game? That's actually really adorable. I like that. I think that's cute. I like it when games tell me to stay hydrated because I'm not good at being hydrated. Hey! We love a man that brushes their teeth. That is the lowest bar ever. Oh my god, think about love life. That's cute. Or depressing. I'm not sure. Oh, his work outfit's cute. I like his work outfit. Sorry, there's like a really loud truck outside. I don't know what they're doing. I just can't get over how cute this little like courtyard is. I think this is so adorable. Oh. Ma'am, I mean this with so much love and respect. Please pause the game sometimes. uh, the amount of times in The Sims where I've tried to like click on a different sim and they've just moved and then I've clicked on the ground and done exactly what she's done is just so high. Hello, child. I also think this is cute. I think this is like a fun little mechanic for you, the pairs to like chat. I'm gonna be so real. I would be asking about job. I always pick the options that don't seem like the one you should pick because I think they're really funny. Imagine going up to a child, being like, "Hey, what's your job?" And they're like, "I'm a kid." I'm a princess is my job. As it should be, Suki. I support Princess Suki. And if you don't support Princess Suki, that is treason. So, don't do that. Glasses! Oh my gosh. Is that my bestie? Hi, cutie! I support Princess Suki. Hell yeah! Besties, if you're just coming in, you have to support Princess Suki, okay? Because if you don't, I have to ban you. I do. That's just the rules. It's just the rules. Oh my god, you were dealing with internet issues. No, I'm so sorry. No. Oh my god. I hope it gets fixed. I'm so sorry you were dealing with that. That's so annoying. Welcome on in, everyone. Thank you for the follows. I appreciate that so much. If you're new, hi. My name is Zoe. I use she, her pronouns, and we play lots of cute and cozy games. Today we're watching the Paralives gameplay stream that they did yesterday. Let me just do that so you know what's me and what's not me. Just so you're not confused. Because it's a little confusing. You made me feel bad. Oh my god, stop. Glasses. I love you. If you're not following my friend Glasses, please go give her a follow. I love them so much. How was Minecraft? I don't know how long you were live for, bestie, but I hope you at least got to play for a bit. I hope you had so much fun. If anyone does need to raid and run, do that, besties. Make sure you're looking after yourself. We love lurkers. We love self-care. So do what you need to do. We're just gonna be chatting, yapping about paralives, watching this stream back together. So if you're curious, if you like The Sims, and you're curious about a upcoming indie life sim, feel free to stick around. And yeah, we're just having I'm just having a lovely day, just watching the stream, hanging out with my friends, being excited about video games. It's a great day. It's a great day, besties. But yeah, I love you so much, and thank you for the rating in. I really appreciate you. Yes, everyone enjoy your lurk if you're lurking. We love lurkers. We love lurkers. Okay, I actually really like that when you get a job in Paralives, you like automatically know your coworkers. I know that obviously is how it happens IRL, but when I watched this yesterday, I was like, oh my god, I'm imagining that like when they went for their interview, they met a couple people, you know, they were like, hey, what's up? Have an interview, blah blah blah. And maybe that's how they know them. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's kind of cute. But I also just think it's cute because then you don't have to go to work and then meet everyone. You know, you can just start making friends, which is nice. Because I always like my Sims to be friends with their coworkers, but then you have to spend like an in-game week meeting all of your coworkers. So I like that they are already there. This place is so cute. Also, that loading in just reminds me of The Sims 3. And it makes me happy. Because I love The Sims 3. The Sims 3, one of my favorite games of all time. And I don't know, just the way everything loaded in, it just looked exactly like The Sims 3 to me, and this game reminds me so much of The Sims 3. This is like, you know when people talk about The Sims and they're like, oh, I wish it had like Sims 3, like open world, and then like Sims 4 graphics and blah 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 blah. This is that. This is what the people have been asking for, genuinely. Like, I think the graphics in this game are really cute. I think they're really pretty, and they're like a good amount of like cartooniness. Because if you've played The Sims 3, you know that it hasn't aged the best in terms of graphics. It is kind of ugly. Whereas I think The Sims 4 has aged better because the graphics are on the more cartoony side, you know? And the like cartoony graphics, at least for me, are just kind of more like timeless. Like, they're just pretty. They're always pretty. You know? So I think this is like a really good like direction that they're going in. Hi Lexi, welcome on in, enjoy your lurk. This little cafe is so cute too. It's really adorable. I want to build cute little cafes. Also, can we just talk about how this counter is at a weird angle? There's so many things in this game that I see them do, and I'm like, if we try to do that in The Sims, it either is ugly or glitches or doesn't work. That is literally like a thing that wouldn't work. Also, they have ube cookies, and that's cute. That's cute. Welcome on in. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Yeah. Everyone should have a little snack before work. I agree. That is so cute. Aww. I really like that. Oh, sorry, besties. I'm so sleepy today. This is also partly why I wanted to do this, because I was like, I'm tired. I don't have the energy to play a game, but I have the energy to watch this and be nice and chill. God, I really just can't wait to play this. Cozy, I'm the same. I always forget to do dailies. The amount of times, especially in like Ninja stream where I do my daily like on the ending screen, like I just always forget to do them. Did I even do it today for me? I did. Okay, Sly. We did do it. That's good. But yeah, I always forget. I still just fucking love that they put a triangle in the game. What an odd choice. And I mean, like, I genuinely do love that they put it in. Like, I think it is such a weird choice to put in the triangle. It's such an odd pick, but I love it. I think it's weird, but like weird in a cute, silly, fun way. Which I like when they add weird, silly, fun things into the cozy games. It just adds an extra layer of whimsy to the game. All of my children, I'm gonna make them learn the triangle. You know how real life, for some reason, they always give children recorders and they send them home and then they annoy their families? That's what I'm gonna do, except with triangles. They're gonna come home and just be like, ding, 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 ding. Why? I don't know. For fun, I guess. But I think it's such an odd choice. But I love it. Like, chat, do you know anyone that plays the triangle? Like, actively is like, oh, yeah. I play an instrument. I play the triangle. Makes a bird to use a triangle. Exactly. Also, the fact that they named an instrument just after a shape, very iconic of the triangle. All of my pairs are going to be triangle players. Just so you know. Okay, so you can like upgrade your job rank, so you'll get, I think you get like an extra $10 per day. Gain 250 a day, but shift ends 3 hours later overtime. Honestly, I would do that. I would do that. Because, okay, we're working 12 to 5. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a wonderful, like, a 5-hour day and you get $250, slay. But getting $500 for working 8 hours? Even better. Even better. Too many ideas to rest. +1 inspired per vacation day accrued after each workday. Oh, interesting. I think these are like really cute. Because I feel like it's like you could have like two paras in the same job, but they could have totally different like work length days and pay just because you've picked different like options like this. So it's like if you want someone who's like a workaholic, like, you know, you can give them this one and then they're getting extra money per day. And also like 3 extra hours. But like if you want it to stay at the 5-hour work day, you know, just take this one or this one. You know, like I think it's cute. I think they have a lot of customization in this game to things that we haven't really gotten customization options for in like The Sims. Like we don't have stuff like that. The closest we have to this in The Sims would be when you get to like level 5 in your career and you get to pick what like branch you do, you know. Like if I can't remember any of the careers right now. But like, do you know what I mean? Like we don't really have stuff to customize it for like your individual para's like wants or needs or whatever. So I think that's cute. I really like it. Exactly, Alec. Yeah, like there's just not much customization when it comes to that stuff. Especially not without mods, right? I don't know if there are, but I know there's like modded careers. So there might be, you know what I mean? But if there was anything like that, it would be a mod. You know, like it's not just in the game. Yeah, me either. But there's so many mods for The Sims, there probably is something, you know? There's so many mods I've never heard of. Ask for directions. I feel like a 45% chance, that's a high percentage for an instant friend. It does. Honestly, watching this has like really made me think about what we have in The Sims. Um, but I guess more importantly, what we don't have. Like, there's a lot of things that they just have in this game that we don't, like, in the whole, like, 20 plus years of The Sims, we don't have anything like that, you know? Which I think is very interesting, and also why I really do think we need more, like, life sim games, because The Sims has just been going with no competition for so long. So it's like, because I don't know, I feel like healthy competition is good. Um, you know, it kind of pushes them to, I guess, be more creative and think outside the box and add more stuff. Whereas I feel like at this point with The Sims, it's like there's no competition, so it's like they could just do whatever they want because there's no one else to make this a same product. Exactly. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So that's why I've been like, obviously, if you don't know me, I love this. Like, I have been playing The Sims since I was 7 and I'm 32 now. I've been playing The Sims for the majority of my life. It is one of the like biggest parts of like me, honestly. Like, it's one of my biggest interests. Obviously, I'm not playing it at the moment because I just don't feel comfortable with certain decisions that EA has made. Um, so, like, I was already super excited about paralives, but considering what's going on, um, I'm even more looking forward to this because I haven't played The Sims in like over a month. It feels very weird to not play The Sims for that long for me. Um, so very, very much excited to get my hands on paralives. I need it. Yeah, that makes sense, Elk. That does. I'm not a gacha game person, but I obviously have a lot of friends that play different ones and stuff, and It's very interesting, like, hearing their experiences and stuff. But with recent events, I'm now like, it's so fair, so valid. Also, pride flag! Pride flag! Yippee! We love to see it. Also, tulips. Hell yeah, my favorite flower. Actually, I think being able to buy the furniture in a shop is actually really cute. I don't know if it's an option, but I think that would be really adorable if, like, I don't know, like if your para had a friend who just moved into a new place, you want to get them a little housewarming gift, you want to get them a birthday gift, a Christmas gift. Maybe your like kid is moving out, you want to get them a little plant. I think like going like having your para go to the store and buy something is just really cute gameplay. I know not every, like, a lot of people will just be like, I'll just buy it from the build mode catalog. Nothing wrong with that. But I think having the option to, like, go there and buy it is really cute. Like, I would do that. Years ago, paralyzed, being unable to deliver on everything they said they would. So it's kind of where I'm at. That's so valid. And, like, I think being like that is good because I do think a lot of people have super high expectations for this game. One of the reasons I was really nervous about early access was because a lot of simmers who are excited about paralives, they just play The Sims. Like, they don't play other games, they don't care about other games, they just play The Sims. And they're used to getting a game from a big company like EA. Now, we all know that a lot of the packs do have bugs and glitches when they come out. So it's not that they're like, obviously they are used to there being some bugs to a certain degree, but a lot of them have just never played an early access game and don't really know what that like entails. Like, I've played a lot of early access games, so if I play in a game that is launched in early access and there's bugs, like, yeah, of course there is. You know, like, the game is still, it's not even at full release. Of course there's going to be bugs and glitches and just things not there, like content that's not there yet. That's the nature of an early access game. Think about Tavern Keeper. They had the first 3 levels, but there's more levels coming because the game is in early access. So that content just hasn't been added to the game. And that is exactly what's happening with Paralives. And I do think that they put out a video that was like, this is what is happening. This is early access. Like, they put out a video that I think explained it really well. They also have on their website, I think, like, what is going to be in early access and what isn't. Like, what they're planning on adding has not been added yet, which I think is really nice, but obviously not everyone is going to see that. When games just work, I end up being like, wow. so real, honestly. Yeah, that's like the good thing is that The Sims is like, it does have a lot of issues and glitches and bugs. So it's not like they're going from playing a perfectly functioning game to a game that may have bugs. But you know how the Sims community can be. Most of us are in the Sims community or around it. You know how they can be. Like, I've said this before, I love The Sims. The Sims community is terrifying. It's terrifying. It's genuinely one of the, like, most toxic communities I've ever been in. And I do say that with so much love because I have so many friends who I've met via The Sims, right? So not like I'm here like shitting on it, like I'm part of the community, right? But it is like it is a toxic place. People can be so rude. and mean and just, I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I don't know why the simmers are like this, but yeah, the wider community can just be awful. And so I was a very nervous, like I really didn't want Paralives to release in early access and then just get like terrible reviews. You know what I mean? Which is what I'm nervous, like I'm still nervous about that happening, honestly. But I'm hoping now that they've given themselves 6 more months to like refine things more and add more content. I'm really hoping that the chance of that happening will lessen, you know? So we'll see. We'll see. Because I really want Paralives to launch and have a really successful launch. I want them to continue to like add updates to the game. And I'm scared that they're going to spend all this time making the game. Like, it's been in development for at least 6 years now. I'm scared it's going to launch, it's going to get bad reviews, and then they're going to have to like stop working on the game or something like that. You know what I mean? I really don't want that to happen. Because I really, like, again, I've had this game on my wish list for 6 years. Like, I am so excited for this game. So I just want it to go well. And if you weren't here when we were talking about Life by You, which if you don't know what that is, it's another life sim game that got cancelled. I'm very sad about it. We were very excited about it here. And I said this before as well when we were talking about Life by You, but I really do think The Sims needs competition. Like, I truly, truly do. And I've thought that for a long time. I've said that before, you know. I don't realize how long it takes to make a game, especially when it comes to complex life sim. Exactly. I saw a thing where I think it was someone from Paralives basically said they're making like 3 games in one, right? You've got a really detailed like building game, like building and decorating. You have a really complex like character creator, and then you have the actual like life sim part, like the gameplay. So you have a lot to do. Yeah, and the games industry is so fucked right now. It is. I will say one of my favorite things about Paralives is they've said that there is no Gen AI in this game. There will not be any Gen AI. So super slay. Love that, which is also another reason I really want to like support them and I guess like get more people to pay attention to the game. You know what I mean? Because the more eyes on it, the more people that can support them, and you know, more people maybe on launch will purchase the game. They also, one other thing I am a little nervous about is that they said that there's going to be no paid DLC. Like everything is going to be free, which I love. I'm just nervous if that's like a realistic financial move, you know? I don't know. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about it, but we'll see. We'll see. I don't know. Who knows? Not me. Yeah, I wouldn't as well. I think I'm fine with paid DLC, but I totally understand people's complaints about The Sims with their amount of paid DLC. Like, I don't mind paying a DLC. Or even like a subscription thing, if you pay like a certain, like, I don't know, like $5 a month or something. Or maybe, I don't know, like, I don't know how much. But if you pay like a certain amount a month and then you get all the DLC that comes out, you know? Obviously that's not for everyone, but or pay, yeah, I think if they did like a pay to get it early, like I would do that. I would pay for things. And I'm also like happier to pay for things for like a smaller game team, right? Like these are indie developers, so I'm happier for my money to go there than like a big mega corporation. Eventually base game gets it, but you can. Yeah, I think that is a really good idea, honestly. Elder Scrolls Online has a similar way of doing that with a DLC. Oh, interesting. So like it's obviously working for other companies too. So that's like a good sign. But yeah, I would be happy with something like that. Because it's like, if you can afford it and you want it, then get it then. If you can't afford to pay for that, or like maybe you're not playing the game at that time, you'll just get it later when it's free, you know? The triangle! Oh my god, there's a triangle. Wow. Amazing. I love to see it. That's cute. I wonder what songs they have on the triangle. I'm just so curious about the triangle besties. I saw it yesterday and I just could not stop thinking about it. I was like, that is so silly. Like, what do you mean? Sorry, I just can't stop thinking about the triangle. What do you mean there's 3 instruments? There's 3 instruments in the game and one of them is the triangle. Guitar, piano, triangle. I'm sorry, I just cannot stop thinking about it and I love it. Whoever made the decision to add the triangle, you're an icon. I am so intrigued by the triangle too. You do need to purchase their like monthly subscription to access all of the DLCs, but when you consider that it's like less than $10 a month and they keep adding content to it, it's not that bad. But you can also just purchase the DLC so that you can also always access it regardless. A lot of folks do that when a new one comes out because it does take a while. That makes sense. Yeah. I think that's also a good method in like, say you're like, because, okay, this is one thing that pisses me off about The Sims 4. And I've said this, and I will say, oh my god, thank you so much for coming on in with the raid. You are just in time. Yeah, you are. Hey, Kevin, it's nice to see you. One of the things that really pisses me off about The Sims 4 is when they do the DLC with the, like, pre-order things. I fucking hate that. Because my reasoning for hating it is I'm like, there's so many people who've not played The Sims and then like they get into it a couple years later and then these items they just can never get, right? But I feel like there's also, when you get into a game later on, there's so much content and it can be like really overwhelming, and it's also like, do I want to buy this? Do I not? Especially when you think about The Sims 4, there's so many packs. And there's like expansion packs and game packs and stuff packs and kits. Like there's so much stuff and it's really overwhelming. So I feel like if you know, did a little subscription thing, like, you know, maybe you get the base game and then you're like, oh, some of this stuff looks really cool. You could like get the subscription for like a month and kind of test out stuff and see if you do want to purchase something. Or maybe you do just like the subscription. Like, I think a subscription-based thing, I don't love them all the time, but I think there are certain times where they're good, you know? And I think that is like an example of like getting to test out things before you maybe like fully purchase a new pack or something, you know? So nice when people miss out on stuff. Yeah, I agree. Ever since they introduced that stupid pre-order thing, it's pissed me off. This bed is so wide. I want a bed that wide. Also, I just realized Egg has been out for so long. He went out to go get, he had to get like, some distilled water for his CPAP machine. And he's picking something up for tomorrow. And I wanted some potatoes. Because we went to Costco yesterday and they only had like a humongous bag of potatoes. And I was like, yeah, that's too many potatoes. Been real quiet. He has. Where is he? He get lost? Like he does. What else is he getting? You know what I mean? I don't know. Sometimes that man just comes home and he's like, here you go. And I'm like, what? If the items eventually become unlockable somehow, that would be good. But the fact they're only available one time and shit. Yeah, fully agree, Elk. I really don't like limited time only things in games because sometimes people don't have the time, or maybe they haven't even started playing the game yet, you know? Like what if they start playing a year after that thing goes away and they really like the look of that thing, then they can never get it. Very rude. Not a fan. Yeah, did my husband get lost? Like, I know it's the day before Thanksgiving. It's gonna be busy. But where is he? Where'd he go? Would be like definitely. I just feel like he's been gone for so long, considering he was getting like 3 things. Like the other day, he went to get milk and eggs. And then he got me this really fancy eggnog. And he didn't even tell me. I just went to look in the fridge like hours later and I saw eggnog and I was like, what? He's very silly. Imagine being sad because you need to pee, so you get a snack. That's so silly. He's very cute. Agree. Oh, the cute work outfit. Hell yeah. Oh, I love making eggnog. I made eggnog for the first time, like homemade last Christmas, and it's so much better than like the store-bought stuff, but he got me like really fancy eggnog. So it tastes really nice. Eggnog is basically like really, it's like really runny custard. pretty much. Is what I realized after I made it, and I was like, wait, this is just like custard, but very runny. Like, that's the closest thing I could think to compare it to, you know? But it's got like vanilla and like cinnamon and stuff. Like, obviously you can put whatever spices or not. You don't want any. But I really like it. I used if you're looking for an eggnog recipe, I use Teeny's recipe because Teeny is an icon. I wonder if I can find the link. Teeny eggnog. I can. This video has 10 million views. That's how good it is. If anyone is wanting to make eggnog, that's the recipe I used. So if you're like, ooh, I hate it. Some people have it alcoholic, which I think would be disgusting. But I don't really like alcohol that much. Like, I don't really drink. So, see, Bird is putting rum in theirs. I am not. But people do drink it alcohol. Oh my god! Actually, last year, holy shit, it was like, it felt like I was talking to a wall. Oh my god! Last year, I spent Christmas with my parents, right, in Ireland, and I said that I wanted eggnog, and we couldn't find eggnog anywhere. And every time they kept looking in the alcohol section of the supermarket, and I was like, I don't want alcoholic eggnog. That sounds fucking disgusting. I was like, I want regular eggnog. And they just kept looking in the alcohol section. And I was like, I don't want the alcoholic one. If you find it, I'm not going to buy that because I don't want that. And it felt like I was talking to a fucking wall because no matter how many times I told them I didn't want the non-alcoholic one, they just kept looking in the fucking, like, with all the wine and beer and shit. So I ended up making it. I do think of it being alcoholic. I wouldn't put alcohol in mine. I'm not going to yuck your yum. If you like it, that's your business. I wouldn't put it in mine, though. I like it just eggnog. But I just don't like alcohol, really. Like, when we go out to, like when me and Ed go out for, like, our anniversary and stuff, like, I get mocktails. I just don't drink alcohol, really. The one time I do, like, actually, the most recent alcohol I have is, I have this strawberries and cream Baileys, and I put it in an iced mocha. Not an iced mocha, an iced matcha. So good. But I put so little that it just kind of tastes like I put strawberry milk in it. I need something to take the edge off. See, I don't. I don't even live on the same continent as any of my family. So my Christmas and stuff, my holidays are so chill. You know. But like, if you're spending time with your families, especially if you're with like extended family, right? Or like your in-laws, I get it. If I was spending Christmas with my in-laws, I would need some, for sure. I like Baileys in a hot chocolate or like coffee, but I'm like the same as you, Elk. I can't put too much, otherwise I hate it. I need like just a splash, just a little. Because again, I don't know. I just don't like it that much. So I'm just like, why would I drink it if I don't like it? Just give me the hot chocolate. Yeah, I get that. I get that. Look, I had my slut phase when I was like 20, and I would go out like every night and get drunk, and it was great. Have very fond memories. But now I'm like 32 and married with a cat. I just want to chill. It's just the way I discover I'm an alcoholic. No, you're so good. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a little drinky drink, especially around the holidays. I do like Baileys, and I do like a little Baileys in a drink. I think it's nice. But yeah, it just can't be too much. Elk. Yeah, I don't go to Egg's family things. He's going to Thanksgiving tomorrow. I am not. I'm staying home. I don't want to hang out with them. I was like, you can go. Not gonna tell you not to, obviously. That's your family. If you want to see them, you go see them, bestie. I don't want to spend time with them. You made homemade Baileys last year? Oh my god. Was it good? Oh my god, that's such a cute little candle. Me too. Me too. That bed looks so comfy. But I have to help cook, which I hate. No. Oh, there is that alcoholic bird. Also, okay, I really like that they have like these little stores that sell furniture, because I think it would be really fun if you were like playing and you had your house just empty and you could only buy furniture from like these stores or something. Like, I think that would be a cute little challenge. Because you can't taste the alcohol, so I'm like... Yeah, that's so valid, Elk. I just... Most of the time, I just don't want to taste the alcohol. If I can't taste the alcohol or it's not very strong, I'm like, this is fine. But I'm just not, like, I'm not often trying to get drunk. Not that there's anything wrong with that, of course. But I just am not. That's just a fact. Like, I don't know. Every now and then, like, me and Egg will have like if we have friends over or something, we'll get drinks. But like on a normal Friday night, I'm not. Can be the most dangerous. Oh, for sure. I can get giddy just being around other giddy people. So valid. So valid. I've gone to the point I got bored of drinking. Exactly, yeah. Like, when I was like 19 to like 22, I would go out like pretty often with my friends and whatever, and I had a great time. Loved it. But now I just don't want to. Like, I've done that. I'm good. Oh, very, very fair, Bird, yeah. They both hit me at once. Oh no. Oh. Also, okay, wait, I just need to point something out. Because I keep thinking about it. Okay. When it says dance here, does that mean they like dance over, or do they get there and then dance? Because all of those other things are like how to get there, like running, jogging, walking. Is the you know, in like that one clip from the In-Betweeners, is it like that? where they're like walking across the room, but they dance across the room? Is it that? That's what I need to know. It's very important. Yeah, exercise has a drop-down menu too. So I'm just curious, what does dance here mean? I must know, paralives team, please. And if it's not dancing over there, please make it that. Oh my god, of course, Suki, I love you. I hope you have such a nice day. I'll talk to you later. Exactly, yeah. Because this is like the method of getting there, like the traveling, right? But the other ones, like that would be like when you get there, do this exercise. When you get there, sit. When you get there, daydream, right? But that one is, I need them to click it. I need them to. I need to know what it is. Because that would be such a funny thing to use, like if your para is at like a nightclub, you know, and they're like trying to get across the dance floor instead of just like walking through. They like just dance across. That'd be cute. Oh my god, all of our friends keep running away from us. Hi, Gwen. Welcome on in, cutie. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Might be able to leave work early today. Oh, hell yeah. Boss's car's in the shop and he needs a ride home and he's along my way. Oh my god. Amazing. Amazing. Having a great day. Yay! I'm so glad. Okay, wait. I want to look at this thing a bit more. Oh my god, his triangle skill is not high enough. Look, we need we need you to buy a triangle right now. We need to purchase the triangle. It's very important. You need to practice. Okay? That's what their boss said. They were like, get your ass into that room and practice the triangle. Right now. I don't know why that's so funny, but it is. Oh yeah, Gwen. We're watching the paralives stream from yesterday. They did a little stream yesterday. So we're just watching that and yapping about it. Because I didn't know what to do today and I was EP. So I figured this was nice and chill and cozy and we can be excited about paralives. I don't know why I keep... This is empty. Empty. Yeah, Simon thought the other person was on my stream, which honestly, like, I don't blame him. I can totally see. I can totally see why. But no, this person doesn't know who I am. She's very cool. If she wants to do a collab, I'm down. It's because we're watching like the VOD of the stream, so it's like there's nothing really on here that indicates that it's a video unless I'm like moving my mouse and you can see like the YouTube thing. We do, right? I was thinking that when I moved my camera over, I was like, oh my god, we have really similar rooms. Like we both have our plants in the background. We've got like a white shelf. It does look like we could be doing a collab. It can't be a collab right now. It is not a collab. If paralives, if you want to collab with me, just send me an email, besties. I'm open. I'd love to. Okay, I'd love to do that. Paralives. I would. Yeah, please. Look, our like, our backgrounds already match. Also, wait, look, because she has like a really like like this looks like a really like I think that's the monstera that I had that died. But I have, do you see my plant? This plant is so long, besties. I know it doesn't look it, but it loops around like the little things up here so many times. Like it goes like up, down, up, down, up, down, and then like back to the second one, and then like back to the first one, and it just keeps going. It's so long. This other streamer was streaming inside your house. Oh my god. Just to live in your building somewhere. That would be really funny. Oh my god. We could do a real life collab then. Amazing. Oh wait, what are these? Okay, so we can upgrade their job rank again so that they would get $270 a day and still work 5 hours. Or assisting overwhelmed coworkers. +1 coworker level with a random coworker after each workday, but shift ends 1 hour later. Honestly, I wouldn't even mind that. Because you get to become better friends with your coworkers. And you don't even have to actually talk to them. You just become better friends. We really need you. Gain $0 a day, increased by $0 per workday completed without taking a vacation. Resets if one is taken. Obviously, that's a typo. Like, I think we, you know, that's obvious that is, it's not meant to be 0. And as it says down here, in development, game not final. So. This is empty. Sorry, I just keep grabbing it. I love this little apartment too. I think it's really cozy. Please dance here. Oh no! It's late. That will, yeah. She tried that a different time and it did not work. Sorry, I keep picking up this free drink. It's empty. Flirting! We're flirting! Oh no. Oh my god. Yeah, maybe don't have him piss his pants. I don't know. If I wanted to flirt with someone, I would definitely try to avoid pissing my pants. Unless it was kale. Then I wouldn't, obviously. Then I would piss my pants. Because kale would be into that. Ruby! How are you, cutie? Oh, I'm so sorry. I hope you feel better soon. It's home. Hello, cutie.
Hello.
You were out for so long. Went to the comic book store, Chad. That's where he was. That makes sense. I was like, wait, Egg's not home yet. I was so confused. I thought you got lost. Ruby said, what a nerd. I'm obsessed with the fact that there's a curtain here, but no window, and then a window and no curtain. You have a box. Is it my box? Kind of like how... Yeah, I really like that, Ruby. We were talking about it earlier, because in The Sims, for the walls, there's a grid, and so you can go like, you know, you can do like right angles and straight walls. But the most you can do with like a weird shaped wall is like a 45-degree angle. That's 45 degrees. Or I guess curved walls, but who even uses curved walls in The Sims 4 because they are so annoying to use. I've never used them. But you can only do like 45-degree angles. I really like that you can do whatever angle you want. It's nice. I've never used a curved wall because no one uses them. They are genuinely like so annoying to use, Ruby, because you have to place down like weird things, and then like moving them is weird, and it's just like, it's not worth it. It's not worth having the curved wall. Hello. Oh, we're trying to flirt. Let's go. Oh my god, he's flirty. It's 3 a.m. I don't know. I don't know who's out and about at 3 a.m. But you might be able to flirt with them, yeah. Oh my god, that's intense. Wait, that's cute. Ask if single flirty. Oh my god, we're home wrecking. We're home wrecking. I love her panic. She's like, oh my god, no. Oh, hi, princess. He is, yeah, Alk. He just got home like 2 minutes ago. Hi, Golds. My god, I need more. He went to the comic book store, Elk, that's why. That's why he was gone for so long. Hello.
Yeah, I got comic books.
Why do you sound so sad about your comic books? Do you want to show us?
No, I already put them away.
Oh, you already put them away. What did you get?
One's on my desk.
Oh, one's on his... What did you get?
I got a Batman variant
Mm-hmm.
and Assorted Crisis Events, #1.
What? #1? Let's go. Oh, do you want to start chat your nails?
RXD.
Wait. What are you doing? Show them your nails.
RXD.
But you gotta put them closer. Yeah, you can kind of see. Like has his nails done. He's so cute.
For Batman.
Yeah, Egg let me do 4 of his nails last night. And all
Why
of
is the bag left open?
Oh, that was me, obviously. No, it's because I didn't want to put the thing down. I forgot to close it. I'm sorry. That was my bad. Wait, they have a... Oh yeah, I think that was a really good stream. I think we got to see a nice amount of stuff. Obviously, again, the game is early access. Well, not even early, but like it's pre-early access. So, it's still early on in the development. I think it's yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Literally this stuff. Is so this is like stuff that's going to be available on day 1, right? So all this stuff here is day 1 of early access, and then this is like planned to come out later in early access before full release. So open world, day-night cycle, work, rabbit holes, career progression, personality traits, emotions, wants, skills, needs, social interactions, relationship development, multi-selecting characters and doing anything as a group, cooking system, house fires, bills, having children, aging and death, character autonomy, shops and restaurants, museum and collections, Simon's favorite, and modding tools to add and edit the game's content. That's modding tools. That's cool. So that is like planned to be available on day 1. So at this point that is in May. And then during early access, and this is like they've split it up for like the different categories, because again it's like they're making like, when you think of a life sim, it is kind of like 3 separate games all put together, right? So you got like your building game, you've got your character creator, and you've got like the gameplay, like the live mode kind of thing. So then plan to come out during early access is Weather and Seasons. That in itself, the fact that that's gonna be like, I mean, obviously everything is gonna be base game, I guess, because there's no paid DLC, but like Seasons has always been its own DLC for The Sims, you know? A calendar, family tree, dogs, cats, and horses. Don't worry, besties, we can have horses again. Cars and bikes, boats and houseboats. Houseboats. I know this is a controversial opinion, but I fucking love houseboats in The Sims 3. I know the world is laggy. I know the houseboats make the game run terribly, but I love them. Okay, I love them. Swimming will also be coming. Story progression for NPCs, gardening and fishing, organizing social events, calling paras over the phone and chatting online, tools to edit and create towns. I used to make so many towns in like The Sims 2. I used to make a bunch. More personality traits, wants, emotions, jobs, etc. So that's like you know, gameplay when you're playing with your little para, your little family. And then build mode. So day 1 is color wheel for everything, flexible wall placement tools, curved and at any angle. I am very obsessed about the at any angle thing. Optional grid for placement walls. Optional. Very excited about the optional grid. Split level platforms, building multiple floors, moving existing walls, object resizing. Absolutely insane. Love that. Stairs and roof placement and fences, and then to come out during early access is pools, advanced roof tools, advanced stair tools, placing windows and doors on curved walls, basement tools, lake and pond tools, more furniture. And then for the para maker, color wheel for everything, height slider, body and face sliders, tattoo placement tool, layering and mixing of tops, like an undershirt with a jacket. Very excited. Asymmetry for eye color, socks and more. I actually think that's a really cool thing. Personally, very excited about that, especially like with the like socks. I think for like kids and stuff, it's so cute. I don't know. I think it's adorable. Genetic system and creating and managing multiple outfits. And then to come out during early access is creating pets. That makes sense because obviously the dogs, cats, and horses are not day 1 for live mode. So editing the genetics of a para with advanced tools, more clothing items, etc. We could recreate Genshin character outfits too. Hell yeah, there you go. Oh, this is the Notion. This is what they were talking about. Hello. Oh, cool. Oh, I like that they have the little videos so you can like see. This is cute. Secrets. Oh, before the early access release, create in-game live mode tutorial for new players, town activities and events, group shops. Ooh. And then during. Under consideration, unsure for after the full release, Supernaturals. Okay. If you've seen me play The Sims, you know that I personally do not give a fuck about Supernaturals. Not my thing at all. I know the community loves it, obviously, so I'm excited that it's there for them. That's cute. I did want to go to their I wanted to go to build mode. I might just turn the music down a smidge. So this is just like a little clip of build mode. I'm pretty sure this is like a speed build kind of thing, so it's sped up, I think. Yeah, it is a little. But do you see the like these arrows? Okay, what I'm gonna do is mute it. And we're gonna make the speed a little slower. We'll do 0.5. Also, if you want to look at the Notion link yourself, it was just in the if you go to the description of the stream, there was the link, or if you go to like the Paralives website, and then it was at the bottom of the page that has all of the things that are like planned for release and stuff. So, okay, first of all, we've got like the little swatches. Really cute. And you can make your own. So if you make like a preset, which this is what I did in The Sims 3 all the fucking time, is I would end up making like a color variant or whatever that I really liked. And so I would save it and then you can, you know, use it in different houses and whatever. Which love. But do you see how it's like the single bed, but then you can just like drag it with these little arrows. So if you want to make it a double bed, you can. And I'm assuming as long as there's 2 pillows, it would work for 2 powers. That's what I'm assuming, obviously. Haven't played it, so don't know. But that makes sense to me. So like if you wanted to have, if you had like maybe a smaller apartment, you could do it on like the smaller side of the 2 pillows. Whereas like obviously you can make it like a little bit bigger. If you want, like you make it a little wider, maybe if they're richer, I don't know. Or if they have more room. Hello, Goldie's tail. There's also, okay, wait, I'm a little in the way. Not super in the way, but you, like you can see above and below. But you can see that there's like different colors and different textures. So like this is very reminiscent of the Sims 3 creator style. Yeah, exactly, Elk. Exactly. And like it's like all the beds, like okay, this was something that annoyed me in The Sims 4 recently actually with the fairy pack, how they gave us like a double bed and a toddler bed and a crib, but then not a single bed. And I was like, why? Like the Sims that I'm gonna use most of this stuff for is children. And normally I give my children a single bed. Like obviously if they're like rich, they can have a double bed, but you know what I mean? Like my kids normally have single beds. So it was like, it was annoying. But with this, it's like all of these are single and then you stretch it. That is a fucking coffin. That's a coffin right there. Look at that. That is literally a coffin. Also, that is a fairy bed. Look at that. Also, this says toggle advanced widget. I love an advanced widget. Love that. But I really like that you can make them, like, you could make them single bed or a double bed if you want. Like, I think that's cute. I do think their, like, thing of, like, being able to, oh, you can even do it with, like, picture frames. Look at this cat. And I'm assuming that you can like add your own pictures in, because like this looks like it's this thing looks like it's just reading a folder. Which The Sims 2 had something similar, except it was like with the, if your sim was painting on a canvas, there was like a folder you could just put images into, and then there's a chance it can paint that image. I feel like this is just a folder like within the game and you can just put your own images in. I don't know if that's true or not, but that kind of looks like what it would be. So, you know, you could like put pictures of your cat, you could put pictures you've taken, you know? Like that's cute. I also love that we can scale the rugs. I really like that. I do that in The Sims, but I have to use the tool mod. You know, like I have to use a mod to do that. Whereas I like that with this, you can just do it. Like I am a big fan of mods. I mod like pretty much every game that I play. But I like it when I don't have to mod, you know? I think it's nice when games put in features that they know. Also the curtain. Okay. This is like something that I think I would like I would go crazy for in The Sims. Being able to customize the fucking curtains. Because do you know how long I have spent trying to find curtains that match the size of the windows? So long. So long, besties. If it isn't vanilla, it's annoying. And that's so valid as well, obviously, you know? Like, I get not wanting to play with mods because it's annoying having to update them and then things break or things conflict or like whatever. Like, it's annoying. It's nice when things are just in the game. And look, you can even like change the size of the fucking shelf. Like, if you want it a little bit wider, a little bit smaller, like you can really just like customize it to how you want the room to look. And okay, wait, this is like one of the reasons I'm really excited about the wall tool. Okay, I don't know if you can tell. That's the wrong button. I don't know if you can tell with my wall. If I angle my camera up, you can. But do you see how this wall comes out and then it goes back a tiny bit and then it continues? I couldn't do this in The Sims because this amount of wall, it's not big enough to be like a whole square in The Sims, but you can't do like a half square. You can't do a half tile wall like lengthwise. So it's like, I'm really excited about the wall tool in this because I feel like you're going to be able to build so many more things. Or like one thing I really want to do is like have like the two walls and then have like it go in a tiny bit and have like a fireplace. Or come out a little bit and have a fireplace, you know? But in The Sims, you had to do the whole one tile. And sometimes that's just like not the look you want, right? So I think there's going to be a lot more like customization with this. Yeah, I think it's going to be good for like recreating real life builds for sure. Like I think it's going to be good for that. Also, these like little pet pictures are so cute. Oh my god, hi Em. Hi cutie. Oh my god, hi cutie. Hi my love. Love you. Also Slay. Look at that little disco ball. That's so cute. Fireplace. Oh my god. I'm reading my comic book. Let's go. I hope you have fun, my love. Fireplace sticks out into the room in the middle of the wall, and the wall shifts backwards on either side of it. Yeah, exactly. But it's okay. I don't know about you guys, but when I think of of one tile in The Sims, I feel like it's like about a meter, maybe. I don't know. Obviously, it doesn't have like a direct replacement. But sometimes it's just, I want the wall to just be a little bit like my wall here, you know? Like, because I would say it's like maybe 30 centimeters or so, like deep. Because I think this bit, like this bit on this side is like, that bit's like concrete. So I think that's like a support thing, like a structural support wall, whatever they're called. So sometimes you just want little, like you just want to have little things like that you have in your real life home, especially if you are recreating a build that is based off of like a real life floor plan, whether it's your own or like a friend's house or like a house you found on Google or whatever. Like if you've been here, you know that I use real life floor plans sometimes as like a base or inspo, or I like directly build it, you know what I mean? So I think having these options is going to be really nice. It sounded like we'll be able to use half tile stuff and they turned out not to be walls. Yeah, because they obviously, if you have the grid in The Sims 4, it does have the like half tile lines. Because it's got the like full lines for the tile and then like the dashed lines for the half tiles. Which like, obviously you can do certain things on it, but not the walls. And I always wanted the walls to be able to do like a half tile wall. So that's like why I'm really excited about the building off the grid. I'll show you an older video. I don't remember which one it is, but there's an older one where they show you a lot of like the building, because this is like decorating, right? Also, oh my god, all this like little clutter. I love cluttering up my builds. You all know this. You've all watched me build before in The Sims. I love to clutter. Trying to add things in Stardew. What do you mean it's off center? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But yeah, this, like, it really does remind me of, like, The Sims 3, but with Sims 4, or, like, most like Sims 4 graphics. Obviously, these graphics aren't The Sims 4. But, you know, if I had to compare it to The Sims, to any Sims game, it would be more like The Sims 4. I don't know, I feel like even if the gameplay of this game isn't that good, even though I'm going to be so real, watching that stream, I think, given that that was like early access in development footage, I think that's a really good base. Like, I think we're gonna get something good. I'm trying not to get my hopes up too high also at the same time, you know what I mean? Because I'm trying to be realistic about this. Like, there's part of me that could just be like, oh my god, this is gonna be the best game ever. But if I go into it thinking that I, like, you know, my expectations are going to be too high and unrealistic, right? So I am trying to be realistic about this, but I am also excited. So of course I'm a little unrealistic sometimes. Let me see if I can find it. They have a bunch of different. I'm really excited about building because you all know I love building. So I'm trying to find mostly those. Obviously, this is all on their YouTube channel, so if there's like ones that you're seeing here and you're like, wow, that looks really cool. Then, you know, feel free to watch. I don't think I've watched that. Are you fucking kidding? Oh, this is okay. I think this is the one I'm talking about. Again, I do want to mention this is 4 years ago. This video is from 4 years ago. Okay. That time that's passed, obviously what's happening in this video, things may have changed. They may have tweaked how things work, etc. So I think the more recent videos are obviously more reliable as like what we would get, but I do think the older ones are still interesting to watch. Oh, sorry, Goldie. I was touching things. She did not like that. And this is, they rebuilt their offices or something. I've watched this before, but not for a while. And I think it's really cute. I like it. Like, it's cute seeing the building. Is it just a tour? It's not like a build video, right? Okay, this is just a tour. Just kidding. Not that one. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie. I've not seen this one before. Okay, we can do that in The Sims. Yep. Okay. I like that. This is reminding me of Planet Zoo. This is Planet Zoo. And we all know how I feel about Planet Zoo. Oh my god. Except you can't even do that in Planet Zoo. That looks so cute. Also, is it gonna show the Okay, that is not what I was expecting. Holy shit, people are gonna go insane with this. Oh my god, duck. That is so fucking funny. Okay, this is a really old video, so please keep that in mind. But this is like a really old house building video. You can see already that the UI is so different to like what it is now as well. So, you know, pre-alpha footage. But this is like them building, so you can see like the wall tools. I really like that you can do like it's like 3.2 or 3.1. Like you're really like you can kind of do whatever. Also, I think the fact that it tells you in meters is again going to be really handy for like building real life floor plans. Because obviously they tell you the distance and how big a room is. And I like that it has the little lines. It reminds me of like building roads in city skylines. You know? Also, that curved wall tool, The Sims could never. Also, like the amount you can like move it is so, it's such a small like amount. Like you can really get exactly how you want it. And like being able to do the wall height and it's not just 3 set heights. You know what I mean? Oh my god, are they like little closets? That's cute. Also, and like, look at that weird angle. What are these weird angles? You see what I mean? I'm so excited for it. So excited for it. Oh, that's fun. Yeah, exactly. Now, yeah, a lot of this UI is different to what we saw in the other video, right? But this is so cool. Also, like, look at this weird step they made. This is the industry standard for interior design, but oh my god, it's so fucking expensive. No, for real. Like, look at this weird little step they made. It's so cute. Oh my god, I bet, yeah. What are you doing, Goldie? You're so cute. That was like the main thing I wanted to show from this video is like these wall angles and like how long they can be. Like you can really make like, you could make like a tiny little, like, I don't know, I'm just so excited. I feel like it's gonna increase the possibilities of like cool builds by so much. Because real life builds, like if you want a wall to come out like 10 centimeters or something, you can. I don't know who's doing 10, but do you know what I mean? Like you can do smaller increments than like you can in other, like in The Sims. Hi, princess. Where are you going? Are you gonna look out the window? What's up? No, okay. You lay there. Okay, good girl. I think they do some like, oh wait, I think you can see, yeah. You can see the windows in here too. Which keep in mind when you can also do this with the curtains. Like, you can literally just make the window the perfect size. Like if you have a weird shaped wall and you want it to all be a glass wall, just put this window on it. You know? Like what's stopping you? Nothing. And like then like everything matches, which is something that as a Sims player I've had to learn to like not expect and learn to deal with things not matching. But sometimes you just want things to match, especially when it comes to like windows or like doors or like things that in a house would match. Like furniture I'm okay with not matching because like my furniture IRL does not match, right? Nothing matches. But like the exterior of a house, like the windows are gonna match, you know? That's just how they build houses. They just match. That's what they do. So I think it's gonna be really fun. I'm really am so excited for this game. Like so excited. Um and I think it's gonna be really cute, and I can't wait to see more. I really hope they do more of those like little streams. And if you guys enjoyed today, I'm totally down to like also placing columns off the grid. Sims 4 could never. If you guys are like down, I would love to do more of these streams in the future. You know, if they put out more content or do more streams, like I said, where we just like watch it and talk about it together. Like I have already said as well, I am planning on getting this game on release. So I will be playing it as soon as I possibly can. Okay. So, if around like early access, you're like, I don't know if this is the game for me. Like, I have like some unanswered questions or whatever. I will be playing it. So I will be here. You can ask me your questions and we can like figure it out together. That's how I play like with The Sims, like with the new expansion packs, right? When I do my streams, I'm always happy for people to ask questions and you know, if there's anything they want to see or whatever. And it will be the same with paralives. Goldie put her leg on me. It's very cute. That column is so tall. It's so funny looking at this UI compared to like what we saw in the newer stream. God, I'm so excited to have the color wheel back. Oh, where you going, Cody? Where you going? Oh, big stretch. I know you guys can't see it, but she did a big stretch. Oh, flop. She did a flop. Also, making the table bigger and stuff. Like, shut up. I'm so excited to do that. Because sometimes it feels like there's like... It's like you want things to be like a little bigger or a little smaller or whatever. But that's just like not an option. So I think it'll be really fun to be able to do that. I really love this like resizing thing. I think, do they show it with a couch? Oh, this is like a gallery wall. Right. This is like a sectional. Interesting. I don't know if they put down a different like couch or something, but it's very similar to like the bed. Where it's like you put the bed down and then you can make it bigger. I'm assuming that it's like if this second pillow shows up, that means two people can sleep in the bed, right? That makes sense to me. If that's not how it works, odd, in my opinion. but I physically can't see a way that's not how it works. That just would make no sense to me. I would be very confused if that's not how it works. Oh my god, resizing the mirrors. Oh my god, imagine being able to make a mirror the perfect size. We can't do that in The Sims. You can't even like resize it with the weird, like with the bracket, like the square bracket keys, because it's like the texture of it goes weird. And like being able to resize like the bushes and the trees and stuff by just a smidge. That's what I do in Planet Zoo. To make the trees not all look the exact same. Which again, you know, if you want to do that in The Sims, you have to use tools to do that. This is cute. I'm just so excited for this game, besties. I really am. Oh my god. They do have a bunch of videos on their channel too. Oh yeah, wait, there's one more. It's not very, it's literally 30 seconds. It's a 30-second video. It's about making the lots. Now, obviously, I don't know how the map looks, you know, now. No idea. But this is about making, like, the lots. So it's like you can make a, what do you mean you can have a lot that shape? What do you mean? Oh my god, yes. Make the lot so big. I don't think this is exactly like, obviously we saw in the stream there was like the little shops and everything. I don't think this is how like the world with the map looks at all. And this video is from 6 years ago. So, you know, I don't think that's accurate anymore. But I'm hoping that the building, like the making of the little doodads is similar to that. Like I hope we can make lots that are like funky shapes, because I think that would be cool. I think that would be fun. But yeah, there's a bunch of videos on here. They also have a Patreon, so if you do want to like help support them and get more content, you can. I'm assuming there's literally a link on their website. So if you want to do that, you can. There's also a link to the Steam page, so if you want to wishlist the game, would highly recommend doing that. There's also jobs if you want to go work there. There's you can go work there. I think you have to be in Montreal though. So if you live in Montreal and you're looking for a job and want to work for Paralives, there you go. I think that's a job. I don't know. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap up here though, because we've been yapping for a while and I'm tired. So let's find a lovely friend to go say hi to. We'll see who's... Oh, I think I know who we're gonna raid, maybe. Let me just double check who's live. Doo-doo-doo. What are you up to, Dodie girl? You hanging out? Sorry. See, I told you I'm tired. Sorry if my yawn made you yawn. Okay. We're gonna go here. Goldie, may I get you off the desk? Raid me. Wait, no. Go live. Go live right now. Go live right now. Oh, okay. Bye, Cootie. Oh, that was perfect. Okay. Oh, my building are vacuuming. I'm sorry if you can hear it. Okay. Elk. Okay. We are gonna go say hi to Creepy. They are playing some Stardew. And they're also raising money. Yeah, they're raising money for Feeding America. So if you are feeling generous, want to donate, wonderful cause to donate to. They're currently at $190 of their $250 goal, so that's super amazing. Hell yeah. B is wonderful. You probably know them. If you don't, I'm very glad to get to introduce you. They are a wonderfully amazing, very soft-spoken streamer. They play a lot of wonderful, cozy games. And yeah, like I said, they're playing some Stardew right now. Their pronouns are they, them. And their community is very lovely, welcoming, and kind. They're very similar to us, and you know, they don't allow like Harry Potter and Gen AI, etc. Within their spaces. So super slay of them. So let's go say hi and give B some love. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know what my plan for tomorrow is. Obviously, Egg is going to Thanksgiving with his family. I am not going. So I might stream. I don't know. I'll see if I feel up to yapping for a while. We'll see. But I'll definitely be live Friday, I think, unless me and Egg do something. Egg is off this week, so if he decides to do something on Friday, then I might not be live. But I will be live again soon at some point, for sure. But yeah, I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of your day. If you're in America and you're celebrating Thanksgiving tomorrow, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day. Be safe, be kind, except to those who don't deserve it. But yeah, I love you. I appreciate you all so much. And I will see you next time. Goodbye.